We have some more exclusive information coming in on the Gyanvapi survey though. Here's exclusive excerpts that India Today has got, a final Gyanvapi survey report that's now been accessed. The special report now that has been filed by Advocate Commissioner Vishal Singh, the final Gyanvapi survey report shows and says that the shivling or the fountain, as mentioned in the second survey report, shows that there are signs of Sanatan culture. All right, let me cut across to the commissioner speaking.
जो माननीय न्यायालय ने दायित्व दिया उसको मैंने पूरा किया है, कोई उस पर कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करनी है।
आप अपनी रिपोर्ट के बारे में क्या कहेंगे?
मैंने बड़ी मेहनत से 2 रात जाग के पूरी रिपोर्ट तैयार की, उसको दाखिल कर दिया है और अब वादी और प्रतिवादी पक्ष को अगर उस पर कोई आपत्ति होती है तो उसका ऑब्जेक्शन फाइल करें।
हालांकि जो कमिश्नर है उनका कहना है।
All right, here is the commissioner who's speaking. In fact, India Today finds his final survey report details. The Gyanvapi survey report that's been accessed by India Today really gives us some insight into what that survey committee has found. And from what we see here is that the survey report that's been submitted in court shows and speaks of the findings of Sanatan symbols, including some of those symbols that include a lotus. We're looking at a few more symbols, like apart from the lotus, they're also talking about the shivling that specifically is mentioned. But apart from that, Sanatan culture symbols that were extensively found, that includes the lotus, the damru, the trishul. This is exactly what's been found on the wall, and that signs that very clearly shows a Hindu temple could have been under that mosque that was built during the Mughal era. Here is a survey report that India Today has managed to find. Some of the findings in that survey clearly speaks of Sanatan symbols, including the damru, the trishul, the lotus that have been carved on the walls in the basement. That one wall that is found in the basement of that mosque, that has some Sanatan symbols, very clearly showing that there is extensive Hindu symbolism along that Gyanvapi mosque. Now, remember that these findings are not yet taken up by court. This has to be taken up at the Varanasi court. But the Supreme Court, in the meanwhile, has intervened to say that this matter will be discussed tomorrow. Until then, the Varanasi court will not or should not take up this matter yet. Samar joining us live for more on that. Samar, India Today has exclusively managed to find the survey report, some of those findings that we managed to catch. And in that, it shows, in that survey report that's been submitted to court, it says that there are extensive symbols related to the Sanatan Dharma. That includes the lotus, the trishul, the damru, all carved on the wall that is located in the basement of that mosque. What more do we know, as that survey also clearly speaks of a shivling that's been found near that Wazukhana area?
It's very evident in what we have gathered, the information as per the sources. It's clearly mentioned the signs of Sanatan Sanskriti. That means Hindu Sanskriti has been found. The culture of Hindu have many symbols, including damru, including that particular Sheshnag of Lord Vishnu, the lotus of Lord Brahma. All these symbols were found carved on the walls of mosque, and this is going to be very crucial. And also there is a mention of shivling or fountain in that particular report, because Vishal Singh was that commissioner who ordered the removal of water from that particular pond, and after which only that particular shivling or fountain was found from the spot. So it's going to be very crucial, and India Today has gathered all those details, which includes damru, trishul, lotus, trishul, the sign of Lord Shiva, damru also the sign of Lord Shiva. So it seems to be indicating something and somewhere related to Lord Shiva more as compared to other Hindu gods. So a lot of things have been found, though the report is not on air yet, because it has been submitted to the court and it has also been sealed. But it is a 14 to 15 pages long report, and it's going to be worth seeing. Like what other things, what we have gathered so far: lotus, damru, Sheshnag, swastik. Apart from that, Sanatan signs of various cultures. So this is massive. You can understand, before the hearing, before the report disclosure, all these things were found. Some part were found in the first report of Ajay Mishra, and the remaining and the major portion has been found in Vishal Singh's report. Yes.
Right, Samar. Of course, we know India Today is the only one to have found some of that exclusive information from that survey report that's been filed in court, the Gyanvapi Mosque survey. extensive symbolism that has been mentioned in that report, speaks of some Sanatan Dharma culture that has been found in the form of symbols on that basement wall of that mosque. Also mentions the Shivling is what we believe. We're going to take you through details. India Today's relentless coverage on the Gyanvapi Mosque survey. The findings have been submitted in the Varanasi court. Supreme Court has pushed the matter to tomorrow, but in the meanwhile, we're going to bring to you all those exclusive details.